Today we're going to explore the stunning Red Rock Canyon in Nevada. Located about 15 miles from the center of Las Vegas, this is an easy day trip from the city and well worth your time. Good morning. Today I am headed to Red Rock Canyon, which I am so pumped about. This is the part of the trip that I have been waiting for the most. Last night I stayed here at Red Rock Casino and Resort. It's a little mouthful, but I used my points to book this place, so it was almost free except for the $50 resort fee that you have to pay at all the resorts here in Vegas. But it has been such a great stay. The room is spacious. The bed was so comfortable. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour and then we're gonna hit the road. We're about 10 minutes away from the entrance and yeah, I'm so excited. We got a king room which had a huge bed and an even bigger bathroom with double sinks, nice toiletries, a huge bathtub, a separate shower, and a toilet with a telephone in case you get the urge for room service. There was also an extensive minibar that was weighted, so if you took something off of it for more than 15 seconds, it charged your credit card. We got a canyon-facing room, which meant we looked right out at Red Rock Canyon from the 15th floor, and it also meant we got a pretty good view of the pool, which is where we spent much of the afternoon yesterday, chilling, swimming, and sunning ourselves in this desert heat. We repacked our bags, checked out, and hit the road to Red Rock Canyon. If you're visiting between October 1st and May 31st, you'll need to make a timed vehicle registration through recreation.gov and then show that when you arrive to the park. You cannot just show up to do the Scenic Drive without a reservation. The Scenic Drive is a 13-mile, one-way road that takes you through the park. There are tons of spots to stop and go hiking, or take in the views, or to have a picnic. Once you enter, you'll want to stop into the visitor center first for a map, as well as for the view that you get of the canyon from the viewing area here. The first stop is the Calico Basin. There are 2 parking lots and you can see the rocks from different angles at each, so definitely stop at both. The first 2 stops on the Scenic Drive are Calico 1 and Calico 2, and both offer a different sort of view, a different side of these really red rocks. It's so beautiful. So definitely recommend stopping at both. Even if you stopped at the first one and you walked around a little bit, this is just a different angle. You get a little closer to it and you can hike down a little bit just to see how incredibly red these rocks are. I just have to take off my polarized sunglasses to make sure the colors I'm seeing are real. It's so beautiful with these bright blue skies. It was still early in the day and not too hot, so we did a very short hike from the Calico 2, just to explore more of the canyon. The views back over the rocks from a distance were even more breathtaking. I feel like we really got a feel for the size of the canyon by standing amidst the surrounding mountains. Next up was the Point Overlook. At 4,771 feet, you get a pretty spectacular view back through the canyon. Then it was on to the place that I was most excited about, Willow Springs picnic area. I'm not an avid picnicker, but there was something here that was one of the main reasons we decided to come to Red Rock Canyon in the first place. Wander the paths here to discover ancient paintings and petroglyphs. At first I thought these handprints were the only thing to see, and while it's pretty cool to see something that humans have made hundreds of years ago stand the test of time, I won't deny I was a little disappointed. Thankfully, we wandered the parking lot to use the bathroom before we left, and I spotted a sign that made me realize we hadn't even seen the main event yet. And so we followed this path to find ancient petroglyphs that are believed to be at least 800 years old. We almost missed the petroglyph trail. I thought that just the hand paintings that were over here were like the thing to stop for. And then we were just reading a couple of the signs down there and I saw it said petroglyph walk, petroglyph trail. So thank goodness, it was so cool. It's so quiet here at the minute. There's a few cars around, a few people, but for the most part, it feels like we have most of these little trails to ourselves. So cool, so beautiful. The next stop was to Red Rock Wash Overlook, which was a beautiful place to see the flowering cactus and to take in the mountains yet again from a different view. The final stop we made along the scenic drive was to Pine Creek Canyon. You can set out on a few different trails into the mountains from here, which would have been amazing if it wasn't close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit at this point. Instead, we headed down the trail a few minutes just to get a different view and to take some more pictures. I'm so sad. This is the last stop here. Pine Creek. Last good look at these incredible mountains. What an amazing day. We finished the tour at the Red Rock Overlook, which is located along the main highway between the Red Rock exit and the entrance where we first came into the park. There are a bunch of shaded picnic tables to have lunch with an amazing view. Just make sure to stay on the path. You're in rattlesnake territory. We spent about 2.5 hours driving the scenic loop. We didn't do any hikes longer than about 15 or 20 minutes since it was well into the 80s for most of the day. But this would be such a special place to come and go hiking for a whole day to explore all the different trails. Late May just isn't the right time of year for that. I hope you fell in love with this place as much as I did. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next time.